Hi at all figure skaters, welcome back to this 21-day yoga challenge. Today is day 4, so congratulations if you have kept your consistency going. Today we're going to focus more on a little bit of backbend preparation and preparation for core strength exercises that will come later during the challenge. So let's start with feet together. I'm just going a bit behind just in case you cannot see my hands while I'm forward, but spread your toes on your mat and then press down with your feet. You want to engage your legs, so engage your quads, your glutes slightly. Press down with the feet as you lengthen your spine, relaxing and opening the shoulders. Root to rise. And let's take a couple of breaths as you close your eyes, beginning to bring your attention to how you feel today. Making your breath a little bit longer. Now let's begin with some arm raises while we follow our breath. So first just exhale your air. And as you inhale, reach up with your hands. Bring the palms together. And with the exhale, bring the arms down. And inhale, expand your ribcage, reaching all the way up. And with the exhale, relaxing the shoulders, bring the arms down. One more time. Inhale and really expand the ribcage. Feel the shoulder blades. And exhale, bring the arms down. Very good. Do this with attitude, like inhale and expand, like you're on the ice, like you're doing some crossovers as you lift your hands. And then exhale and bring the arms down. How do your arms feel? One more time. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring the arms down. Now let's add a bit of forward bend. So as you come to the front part of your mat, inhale and reach up. And then exhale and bend your knees and start placing the torso over top of your legs. Now with the inhale, open your chest. You can bend the knees even more. And with the exhale, allow the body to rest more on top of the legs. Inhale, open the chest. And with the exhale, begin to straighten up your legs. Maybe your hands will go to the legs if you don't reach the ground. That's okay. Inhale, bend the knees one more time. Open the chest, engaging the core. And exhale, go to a deeper forward bend. You can stop touching the ground. So with the inhale, touch the ground and bend the knees so that you can do that. And with the exhale, fold forward a bit more. Maybe you can touch the ground with legs straight, so go for it if that's your case. Then inhale, bend the knees, touch the ground, open the chest a bit more, and exhale back to your forward bend, whether you touch legs or the ground. One more time, inhale, touch the ground, open the chest, engage the core, and exhale, another forward bend and begin to contract your quadriceps, this muscle over here, just in case. And then inhale, open the chest one more time. And exhale to a little bit deeper forward bend. Now as you inhale, bend the knees and open the chest again. Then with the exhale, hands down and bring both feet back to a high plank with the shoulders over top of the wrist. Continue to breathe and bring the knees down. Now you should be engaging the core because the knees are not behind the hips. So we don't want the knees here, we want them back. So we have to engage the core in order to keep the solidity of the posture. So keep with your core engaged, pressing the ground with the hands, the shoulders are on top of the wrist. And once you're here, inhale, open the chest, and with the exhale, begin to lower the pelvis. We keep the shoulders on top of the wrists. Now, as you inhale, open the chest a little bit more. And we stay here breathing in upward dog. Make sure to not develop a relationship with shoulders and ears. So give them some personal space, push the ground, shoulders away from the ears. Now, the next time you inhale, you can choose to extend the legs if you want, but you can also keep knees on the ground. And with the exhale, begin to lift your hips, finding your first downward dog, and continue to breathe. So make sure to spread your fingers, pushing the ground with your hands, and begin to bend one knee and then the other, bringing one heel down at a time. Noticing how you feel in your first downward dog. Now let's find stillness. If you need to, keep your knees bent so that you can have your back straight. If you have the flexibility, you can have both back and legs straight. And the last part of downward dog is to also begin to bring the heels down to the ground, but that is the least important part. All right, now with the inhale, bring the shoulders forward as you engage your core on top of your wrists, and with the exhale, bring the knees down. Now inhale and begin to lower the pelvis the whole time, shoulders stay on top of the wrists, and with the exhale, let's lift the hips up and back to downward dog. One more time, inhale and shoulders on top of the wrists, engaging the core. Exhale, bring the knees down. Inhale, lower the pelvis, engage your glutes, maybe push the ground with the insteps. Exhale and knees on the ground, tuck the toes in and lift the hips. One last time, inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, knees down, keep the core engaged. Inhale, move the pelvis down, shoulders on top of the wrist. Engage the legs and the glutes with the exhale, knees down, and lift your hips up and back. And now stay in your downward dog for a moment. If you want, you can bend one knee and then the other, noticing how you feel. Now let's bring the right foot forward and the back knee on the ground. Feel free to support your knee with a blanket. I didn't bring the blanket today, but the blanket we have been using, you can put it under your knee if you like. Now contract your left glute and begin to lift the torso. Place your hands on your knee, opening the chest. Notice how that front part of the left hip feels. And now with your inhale, open the chest a bit more. And then exhale and send your arms up, lifting your chest. Then inhale and bring the hands down. And with the exhale, start extending your front leg slowly. Maybe it can get all straight. Inhale, bend the knee. Contract the left glute. With the exhale, lift your hands. Inhale, bringing the hands down, keep the chest open. With the exhale, extend the front leg. Keep the hip on top of the knee. And inhale, knee forward. Open the chest. And exhale, send your arms up. Feel free to support yourself on the knee, by the way, if you need to. Then inhale, bring the hands down. But this time with the exhale, let's rotate towards the right side. Inhale, bring the hand down. And exhale, extend the front leg. Maybe now you can bring the torso closer to the leg. Inhale, bring the knee forward, engaging the left glute. With the exhale, open again to the right. Inhale, bring the hand down. And exhale, extend. All right, one last time. As you inhale, bring the knee forward. Notice the front part of the left hip. And with the exhale, open up to the right. Then inhale and bring the hand down. And with the exhale, just bring the knee back. Continue to breathe and change feet. Now we have the left foot forward, the knee over the ankle. And you can notice how the other side feels. Bring the knee down. Notice the sensation in your right glute. You can contract it so you get a deeper stretch on the front part of the right hip. So here, take an inhale as you open the chest. With the exhale, send your arms up, getting into a little bit of a back bend. Then inhale and bring the hands down. With the exhale, begin to extend the leg. Maybe you'll get it completely straight. Then as you inhale, bend the knee one more time, contract the right glute. Open the chest and exhale, lifting the hands up. Inhale, bringing the hands down. As you exhale, extend the front leg. Inhale, bend the knee, open the chest. And with the exhale, bring your arms up. See if you can back bend a little bit more now. And as you inhale, bring the hands down. But now, as you exhale, open towards the left. Inhale and bring the hand down. And exhale, extend the front leg, bring the chest towards the leg. Inhale and bring the knee forward. And as you exhale, open to the left again. Inhale, bring hand down. And as you exhale, extend the leg one more time. Maybe the chest can get closer to the leg now. And inhale, bring the knee forward. With the exhale, one last rotation to the left. Then inhale, bring the hand down. And with the exhale, we just send the knee back, coming to our all fours. Now from here, let's start laying down on top of our mat. And then extend your arms, bend your legs, placing the soles of your feet on the ground and touch your heels with your fingers. Now slowly begin to arch the back and then slowly bring every vertebrae down, lifting the tailbone just a little bit. As you inhale, arch the back. As you exhale, round the back, lifting the tailbone. One last time, inhale and lift the lower back from the ground. And with the exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, everything goes down and then lift the tailbone. Keep breathing and slowly continue to lift your tailbone up. Feel free to bring the shoulders more under you, engaging your glutes. You also have the option of interlacing your fingers, but you don't have to. You can also let your arms be. As long as you are contracting your glutes, arching your back, you're doing good. Staying here in the posture. Now slowly begin to bring everything down and bring your knees towards your chest. Adjust a little bit to make sure the whole lower back is on the ground, neck is on the ground. And now you can gently rock from side to side. Then bring the feet to the ground and we can now extend the legs and the arms, finding Shavasana. Now that you're here, relax the whole body. Feel the weight of your body on the ground, deepening your breath. And if you want, just like we have been doing these past few days, begin to imagine you already were able to do that one move on the ice that you really, really want to do. And notice, how do you feel knowing that you accomplished that? Allow a smile to begin to rise on your face. And then feel free to stay here for a while in this sensation, or we can get out and go back to a seated position. Thank you so much for practicing today with me again. If you like it, comment, subscribe, and that will help me to create more content. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow in day 5.